So let's look at the second paragraph. What's our subtopic of the second paragraph? What's our first subtopic? Okay. What are two details from that paragraph? About what? Okay. That is a detail. We can talk to family members far away to let them know a new baby was born. Okay? So write that on. We can, you don't have to write all the words. I mean, but the idea, we can speak to family members far away to let them know a new baby was born. What words to you are important to get that idea? Can you write it on the back? Because I want you to see, put the subtopic. All right, now, before you go on, let's check to make sure. Look at the detail. What's the detail? What's the first detail? Do it from what you wrote. You know, from the back. Okay. Now look at the subtopic. Are those two things, is the detail talking about the subtopic? Do you think the detail is talking about the subtopic? Mm-hmm. Okay. This is what you need to do on your own writing. This is why I have you organize it. Because when you put it in a paragraph form, it all sort of runs together. When you make a list like this, it's easy to, you have the subtopic right here, you have the detail right here. Do they talk about each other? If they do, good. If they don't, something needs to be changed. Okay, what's another detail? Okay, good. That's a detail. Are there any other details in this paragraph? Yep. Okay. So we have three details here. Now I only put space for two. You don't have to find every detail. All right. What's the second subtopic? Okay. What is one detail from that paragraph?
Emergency can be responded to much quicker.
Pardon?
Emergency can be responded to much quicker than in the past, especially by using 911.
Good. Good. Any other details?
You can also digest anything over the phone.
Yep. You can buy anything over the phone. Any other details? Are there any other details? You don't have to write them all. You don't have to write all the details.
Yes, as a reminder.
Yeah, you don't need to write the sentences. You just want to make sure the ideas. What this helps you do is everything is all together. The ideas are together here. So you can say, does this detail talk about this subtopic? Okay. It helps when you are writing to make sure that you keep talking about the same thing. But if you're reading something, it also helps because it helps you remember the organization of the essay. Okay. By constantly repeating the same things, it helps people remember the information. Okay. Any questions on subtopic 2? All right. What is the main topic? Or what is subtopic 3? Okay. What are 2 details from that? Okay. All right. Good. Computer talking or okay. 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 What is in the conclusion paragraph? We have 2 things in the conclusion paragraph. What 2 things are needed in the conclusion paragraph? And topic, sentence, and subtopic. Good. Okay. Let's find the topic sentence in the conclusion. Where's the topic sentence in the conclusion? The topic sentence in the first sentence, you mean? Read it. Keep going. Good. Where is the topic sentence in the first paragraph? Find the topic sentence in the first paragraph. Okay, so is the topic sentence in the first paragraph and the last paragraph, does it have the same idea? Different words. Okay, that's what we do. In the introduction and the conclusion, we have the same ideas, just different words. What's the first subtopic from the introduction?
It has made our words seem smaller because we can talk to people all over the world instantly.
Okay, what's the first subtopic in the conclusion?
It is simple to read around the globe in a matter of minutes or even seconds to do.
Is that the same idea? Yeah. Okay. What's the second subtopic from the introduction?
Services of many types are much faster today.
Okay. And then the conclusion?
Coding widgets of phone lines are only stepping stones to the future.
Okay. Now, that's a little bit okay. This person didn't actually put the subtopics. He put the first one, but then he doesn't put the next 2. Okay. So this was actually written by a student. This was not written by a professor. Okay. So I would actually say he's missing those 2 subtopics. Okay. He talks about, he concludes, which is fine, but he doesn't list the other 2 subtopics. And in the conclusion, since you're not introducing them, you can just put a list. So he could say, as you can plainly see, the telephone has made a tremendous difference in the 20th century. It is simple to reach people around the globe. Business can happen faster, and the possibilities for the future. You can put all of the subtopics in one sentence in the conclusion. You can, because you're just saying, I talked about this, this, and this. That's what you're saying in the conclusion. I just talked about this, this, and this. You can put them in one sentence, list them. This person wants to say, what he's doing with his conclusion is he's showing that the topic sentence is true. The current use of phone lines are only the stepping stones to the future. It is hard to imagine what will happen next. As this technology improves, the many uses of the phone will continue to improve and make life easier. Okay. So he said, it has affected the 20th century, and now it's going to affect the next century. Okay. All right. Any questions on that? Yeah. The only thing I would say is you have to put the subtopics in. That's the only thing. This is fine. He's saying that this happened in the 20th century, and it's natural that it's going to continue this way. So that's fine. But I would want all the subtopics listed, even if it's just a list. It is simple to reach around the globe in a matter of minutes. There are, you can use it for business, and technology is, however you want to put the three subtopics. He only has, where did he mention stepping stones? That's the only place I thought maybe he had mentioned it before. Okay. All right. Any questions? Okay. We'll take a 5-minute break, and then we'll come back and we'll do the second one. Okay.